Jack Doherty is desperate after realizing his career is over. Let's see what's happening.
So I thought there would be no better way to ring in the new year than to showcase the embarrassing state of Jack Doherty. Last time we visited with the Clout Goblin, he was banned from Kick, a quite impressive feat that he achieved after driving while streaming, causing him to crash his McLaren after looking down at his chat feed. To make matters much worse, he seemed to care much more about his content and getting good footage than the life of his cameraman.
You know, that's what they say. These days, content is a drug. Anything for the content. You can be in a dire situation. As long as we get the content, that's all that matters. You know, them likes and the engagement. Yeah, we got to value that over our own well-being and mental health. You know, that's just how 2025 is going to be rolling around. Hopefully, we left the degenerate content in 2024, but who am I kidding? You already know that's what sells and that's what drives up the algorithm. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that he, in the midst of a life-altering situation, still wanted to get the clips and clip farm and, you know, get some engagement with it, regardless of the situation. Crazy times, and priorities are just out of whack.
Michael, here. Michael, do you have your film on that phone too?
Even hours after this event occurred, he was completely unremorseful for this idiotic behavior.
Everyone's so quick to put some on me on social media. No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like, I literally almost died in a car accident. I literally almost died of these cars too. At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding.
Now after this, he would get banned and then get scammed by rapper Lil Baby in the process of 24 hours.
That's your girlfriend? The what? Nah, that's my girlfriend.
And now that he has been banned with no return in sight, Jack has grown increasingly more desperate in his quest to retain relevance. And today we are going to discuss all of the downright embarrassing shit that he has done over the last couple of months. First, let's talk about something that he and the Hawk Tua girl have in common. And no, I'm not talking about very public displays of fellatio. I'm talking about involvement in crypto pump and dump scams. Because around a month ago, Jack must have realized that his streaming adventures on Kick were never going to continue, and so he started to say things like this.
Alright, I'm seeing everyone making a ton of money off these meme coins, and I want in. So tonight, guys, I'm going live, and I'm buying a meme coin. I already know which one I'm buying, but all I know is I'm going to be making straight cash, baby. So if you guys want to be a part of it, join my live. I'm going live at...
If you're taking crypto advice from a person like Jack Doherty, you deserve all the financial woes that comes to you from making that decision. If you're not smart enough to understand that these people are not financial advisors or stockbrokers, or they don't have any form of education to predict the market, and you just go based off of their name and their quote-unquote clout, you deserve everything that comes with that decision. Because, you know, if you have not understood or learned from other people doing these pump and dump schemes, then my friend, you're just not wise. That's just what it is. So I don't know if he actually was successful in scamming people, but you know, if he did, hey, I'm not even mad at him. Like, it's just the people who like fell for the scam. Those are the people that I need to talk to. But let's see if he actually scammed people.
At 12 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm buying a meme coin, and we're all getting rich together, guys. I'm going up 100, 200, 300x, baby. Let's go.
Following that video, Jack would put out several buy signal tweets. Going live in 10 minutes. Biggest crypto meme coin ever. 1000x incoming. I'm live on X running up meme coins. And Jack indeed was on stream that night, and at first he tried to act like he was willing to buy whatever coin his chat suggested him to purchase, asking them multiple times what they had been buying.
Guys, what's your favorite meme coins right now, guys? Look, we got a bunch of meme coins right here. What are the best meme coins right now? What do y'all think I should buy? What am I gonna buy tonight?
Now in all reality, Jack knew exactly what he would be buying, aka pumping and dumping. He even slips up a couple times and actually admits it.
But I'm excited, guys. I kind of already know what I'm about to get. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to show you guys the coin. I'm going crazy, guys. Get your popcorn ready, baby. Get your popcorn ready. Go crazy. Get your bags ready. Just kidding. I am not telling y'all what to do. I'm just doing my own thing. Alright. I'm here for the long run, baby. Maybe not, you know. No, I'm kidding.
And no, he was not kidding. All he does next is stall for 10 minutes, touch his broccoli top hair over and over again, And then this guy acts like he discovers this coin called McLaren Crash, clearly in an attempt to tie this on to his incident that got him banned from Kick that went super viral.
Not so subtle. Not so subtle with that one, buddy.
This is the coin I'm about to buy. I'm buying McLaren coin.
And so he puts the $1,000 into the coin, which is very likely a mere casualty compared to the amount he was likely given before the coin actually went public. And I have to say guys, that McLaren was not the only thing that crashed, as you can quite literally watch the rug get pulled out of this shit in real time as the price fluctuates rapidly. And to try and prove that he's not full of shit when people in his community started to call him out, this guy adds a whopping $200 more into his own meme coin well after it's lost all of its value.
I'm in McLaren Crash for the long run, baby. You already know. McLaren Crash is where it's at, guys. It's going to the moon.
And then once it's so painfully obvious what just happened, like even his 5-year-old fans can see what's going on, like all you have to do is literally look at the graph, he tries to act like he's on—
Okay. My bad. I take everything I said back. It looks like his audience did not fall for the trick. So tip my hat to y'all. Y'all are smart. You know what I'm saying? This guy is a degenerate. So I'm happier that even his fans know that this dude is not trustworthy. So him trying to do some PR thing after the price of his meme coin dropped and still trying to add more money to it like it's a legitimate thing is just hilarious and it's just like delusional at best. So yeah, that's interesting. Are we waking up in 2025? Is that what's happening? Are we waking up? Love it.
onto his next meme coin for the night, but never actually buys anything else, once again stalling and playing with his hair for 5 minutes until he ends the stream abruptly. Now, am I surprised at all that Jack would do something so blatantly scummy and stupid? Absolutely not. And honestly, anyone who invested with him, much like the Huck to a coin, really did deserve to get their pockets run, but damn it, I wish his clown ass was not the beneficiary of it all. And after this incident, Jack's panic attack would only get worse. Of course, he would once again be accused of botting views.
Okay, Jack Doherty with the views. Look at robot views, okay.
Which is obviously pathetic in itself, but it's really no new story. And he actually got so desperate to get a viral clip that he sent Kai Cenat over 300 gifted subs, which is over $1,500, all in an attempt to get on Kai's stream.
So I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna live with Jack. We just finessed him out of 300, chat. Nah, he was doing bad all year, chat. I'm not associating myself with that. He was doing bad.
That's commendable. That's commendable. I don't always agree with everything Kai does. I literally don't agree with everything anybody does, but that's commendable. Standing on business, you know? Keep that terrible energy away from what you got going on.
Oh yeah, chat, that's not good. That's not good vibes. That's not good vibes. That's not good vibes.
And Kai is not the only fellow streamer who has began to publicly look down upon Jack, as other streamers have began to call him out as well.
He goes around with bodyguards and he's purposely provocative. And then when it's ready to happen, the bodyguards come in and say
that bothers me. Who's this kid? Who's this kid right here? Kid.
That's Jack. He's one of the worst.
He does the same thing, right?
Yeah,
I've seen videos of him doing that.
They're both horrible.
You could just tell this kid's never been in an Oklahoma drill.
And
you know, one thing about the type of content that Jack Doherty and Neon makes is that they are one of those kids that have been sheltered all their life, that they've never been in a real life fight, real life situation where they can actually be in serious like danger by themselves. Now they've put themselves in precarious situations before, but they have not faced anybody one-on-one before to know that their actions have direct consequences. They've not really been too familiar with that. Now that they're losing relevancy, maybe they can start understanding that the real world is not on the internet, and people are just not going to react favorably to you sometimes because of who you are. Some people don't know who you are. You just got to test the right person at the wrong time, and you would get all that's coming to you. It's just as simple as that. The fact that we have made people like this famous, it's not on them. They're just putting their product out there. If it wasn't for the audience, the people buying into what they're selling, then they wouldn't be selling what they're selling because they have a product, is being successful, is gaining traction. They're going to continue doing it. So it's really on us to have people like these boys just like sit down somewhere and reinvent themselves, force them to reinvent themselves and be a net positive to society rather than a net negative. So it's just what it is. Like, you can't be mad at the supply if the demand is there.
Nick Merckx is not the only one who feels this way, as FaZe Banks would dub Jack the worst streamer of all time during an interview with Complex.
Whoa, streamer, whoa. It's easily Jack Doherty. It's gotta be Jack Doherty. I'ma probably go, Jack's a piece of shit. Everybody knows it, obviously.
The pics he took after the crash was fire, though. I'm gonna be honest. Crazy take.
What
they
the
work.
fuck?
They work. He flicked up on IG. Did you see him?
Listen, he's a piece of, guys, come on stage.
He's a nut, though.
Come on stage.
I'm gonna go worst streamer.
Come on stage.
Yeah, there was nothing about these pictures that was fire besides Jack lighting his own career up in flames. After this, Jack would take to Twitter to say, "I wonder how much Banks paid in taxes last year. Bro makes no money these days. I don't know why he even has my name in his mouth." And then this would actually result in a murder on my timeline. So let's see, this year, you sold your girlfriend's pussy online for peanuts. You rugged a meme coin and got less money than the Huck Tua idiot. It was actually rumored that it got only around $10,000. And you streamed to your audience of bots.
I would say him getting 10,000, just 10,000, is an indirect W on the general populace's part, because some of these rug pulls, I believe they can earn upwards to like 100K. I'm just spitting that out of nowhere, because if they're saying he only got 10K, that means that's minuscule compared to what a real rug pull could be. So though he did scam people out of their money and L on those people who bought the meme coin based off of his suggestion, but if it was only 10K worth, that's a lot of money. But if it's only 10K worth compared to what it could possibly be, I think that's a W. He's an idiot. He's just digging his grave on his career, and we're here for it. I don't wish ill or bad on anybody, but if you feel like for you to go ahead, you got to push people down, you get everything that is coming to you. So I don't feel bad for that at all.
Keep in mind, this is Jack bucking up to one of the most successful entrepreneurs to come out of the YouTube space, who has achieved longevity for over a decade. Like, this guy was making millions while Jack was making videos flipping water bottles and stalking the FaZe house. Banks would then continue to troll Jack, saying his belt buckle was worth more than his girlfriend's career earnings on OF.
This thing is fucking insane.
Now let's talk about the interview that Jack did with a YouTuber named PackGod, where he asked Jack about his feelings towards how he makes his money and whether or not he feels he is a morally corrupt person for pushing gambling and corn onto his young impressionable audience.
You're gonna get paid to stream yourself gambling, correct?
Basically. Well, I don't like gambling. I'm not really for gambling.
So why are you doing a gambling deal then? Because I'm
money, you know, at the end of the day, we all do things for money, but
you know, making videos for young children with editing that's stylized for young children, and then at the end of these videos, what you're doing is promoting pornography. What do you say to that?
Business, dog. What are you gonna do about it?
Now, PackGod would continue to go on to roast Jack in his typical fashion, while Jack more or less sits there and takes it like he's very used to at this point.
Okay, let's be fair. If you're doing this to Jack Doherty, you have to do this and have the same energy to the other streamers who are much bigger and much more successful than Jack Doherty. You have to have the same energy towards them, because I know we don't like the kid, but he's not the only one that's doing streaming gambling deals. Let's just be honest. With one thing he said it's just money. He's doing it for the money. It's business, dog. The saying that money is the root of all evil is very true. If this doesn't tell you, I don't know what else would. I mean, well, there are other examples that is very prevalent with that statement, but you can see all morality, all ethics go out the window if there is a dollar amount behind it. That's how this industry works.
I'll let you guys check that out in his whole video because it is hilarious. And to give Jack a little bit of credit, this next clip was about the only time I've ever seen him go viral and people actually be on his side. As he and Little Pump of all people were giving out gifts somewhere in public, and this woman got very gready with her demands for another PS5.
Alright, I know you say you wanted a PS5. There you go. There you guys go. We gotta keep it one per, like...
Yeah.
Just because there's so many other people.
Because, like, there's more people over there.
He went with them.
Bro, let's go over there.
People are, it's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, you're rude.
No, you're rude.
You're rude.
Very, very ungrateful. Very ungrateful. And this person is a mother to a daughter. And what do you think that daughter is learning when she sees that her mother is not grateful or gracious enough to be thankful that somebody just gave her a free PS5? She looks like a young mother, so she looks like she grew up in Jack Doherty's generation. So it's just par for the course, really. That was just messed up. But Jack Doherty and them doing this on, I guess this was Christmas. I guess that's a W move. I'm not gonna lie, that's a W move. I know we don't like the kid, but we gotta call a spade a spade. When he does good, you gotta give him his props.
Go to the gym.
Yo, we just gave him a PS5, bro.
And we can actually counteract that card by showing this video of an entire cruise of people mocking Jack for being kicked off the ship.
Too bad.
Say go fuck yourself.
Hey, dumbasses, I have a private jet back to fucking Florida tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? I could not care less. You guys have to get 24 hours on that ship to get.
You know when you gotta prove and tell people what you have, it's really eating at you. What they doing, the teasing is really eating at you. When you gotta flex what you got, yeah, they got you, buddy. Just go and get out of there.
At home, I got an hour flight on a PJ. I can bring drugs on it, whatever the fuck I want.
And that is the perfect metaphor for Jack's life. Screaming at people, telling them how rich he is, and how much he doesn't care about their opinion, when really he's just a deeply insecure individual, who can really only hang his hat on material possession. And meanwhile, everyone else is kinda just pointing and laughing at the clown show. And to me, the saddest thing about Jack's life is that really nobody would care to have a relationship with him if there was not financial incentives involved. Like his girlfriend is with him because he plays the part as her e-pimp and boosts her dirty content. Rappers only want to come around him when he is shelling out six-figure payments for them to be on his stream. I would actually relate Jack very closely to someone like Adam22. Both of them had their own lane going. They could have achieved long, slowly drawn out careers where they could have been pretty respected, and more importantly kept their morality intact. But instead they both decided to take the alternative route to fast money. They both wanted to cash out as quick as possible. And because of this, no one is ever going to take them seriously as a conventional content creator ever again. And anyone who is left as a fan of them at this point is likely way too embarrassed to ever admit it. And for both of these guys, it really does look like they will always have to rely on controversy from here on out in order to maintain relevance. And this is a line that no one wants to walk, because eventually you end up crashing out like that clown FouseyTube. But I want to know what you guys think about.
Dang, Fousey done caught a stray. But yeah, man, that's what happens when you sell your whole character for a dollar amount. But let me know what you guys thought about the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.